Steven Pratt, everybody!
How we doing? Better than I expected. Nice. I like it. That's fun. I'm in a good mood. I was just listening to a podcast, a tech podcast, before I came here. Put me in a pretty good mood. It was these AI experts, and they were all talking about how in the next 10 to 20 years, there are going to be no more jobs. Nobody's going to have a job. I like that. Yeah. Turns out I'm not unemployed. I'm just ahead of my time. Yeah. I'm not a loser. I'm early. I'm early. People are like, Steve, you need to get a job. I'm like, you need to stop living in the past. How about that? I like this table the most. It's the best table. Yeah. There's still time for you guys to bring it up. I don't feel like any pressure to everything. I don't know, man. Let me get to know you guys a little bit. You guys like fucking in public restrooms? What do we? I'm not hearing any no's. Hey, you're my people. That's sick. I love it. I love fucking in public restrooms, dude. That's my favorite. It's so good. Are you kidding me? Regular sex that smells like anal? Sign me up. Sign me up. Let's go for it. They're getting ahead. It's a tight race. That's fun. I took the subway to get here. Have you guys noticed all the signs that are like, like don't subway surf today? Like, you guys know what subway? If you don't know what subway surfing is, it's where you climb up on top of a moving subway and then you die. The world instantly becomes a better place. That's what subway surfing works. Anyway, yeah, that's the noise you make right before you die. I don't know, man. You guys want to hear some good news?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you know you can fuck your cousins? Did you know that? Yeah, my buddy told me. You can do it. It's true. But there are rules. There are rules. Okay, here's the deal. I didn't understand why, but it's got to be a fifth cousin. Okay? Now, I didn't understand this when he told me, but the reason you can fuck a fifth cousin is because your closest genetic relative is actually a great-great-great-great-grandparent. So you're no genetically similar to a fifth cousin or any random person in the population. I didn't know that when my friend told me. I wish I did. Because when he told me you could fuck a fifth cousin, I was like, I got 5 cousins. Like, fifth one's pretty cute too, actually. Kind of looks like me, but that doesn't hurt. It's kind of my thing now. All right, temporarily ruined rapport with the audience. These are all just jokes. All right, how about some bad news? You guys heard some bad news? Too bad I have a microphone, so whatever I say goes. No, here's the bad news. This is mostly for the fellas, so don't worry, ladies. This is mostly for the fellas. They just did 6 independent studies that showed, man, our sperm is full of plastic. It's full of plastic, which is terrible for fertility, but even worse for like your general health. And I'm a bit of like a health nut, so it put me in a terrible mood. The only thing I've been able to do to cheer myself up since I found out that my sperm is full of plastic is I have since I found that out started referring to my girlfriend's mouth as the recycling center. That puts a smile on one of our faces. That makes one of us real happy. Yeah, every time she blows me now, I'm just like, hey, where the heck's my nickel, huh? Where's my nickel, you son of a gun? She's the best. I love her. She's great. My girlfriend, she's really perfect. She's perfect. Except for, she does have a really terrible drinking problem, but other than that, she's the best. I'm actually very proud of her. She just did 7 months sober, which I think is awesome. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. She's a little disappointed in herself, though, because like she did the 7 months, but she wanted to go for the entire pregnancy. So like we're. Just like, hey, like one day at a time, you know, don't rush this, baby steps. Speaking of baby steps, our baby will likely never step through the syndrome. Just kidding. They're upset. There is no baby. There's no baby. There's no girlfriend either. I'm very alone. Nobody wants to be with me. Actually, this is true. This is awful. I recently took an online loneliness quiz. Some say, "Oh, yeah, that makes me feel better." I appreciate it. I did okay. I scored a 26 on their thing, which is like considered to be moderately lonely. I was like, okay, that's not so bad. Like I'm not like in crisis. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, I don't know if I trust that 26, like the moderately lonely, because to get that score, I had to answer like dozens and dozens and dozens of questions to get the moderately lonely. And that's why I don't trust it, you know? Because when you're taking an online loneliness quiz, there should really only be one question. And that question is, of course, are you currently taking an online loneliness quiz? Just a simple yes, no, true, false scenario. Let's get fancy about it. God, you guys are fun. Listen, I'm a huge feminist. I think that comes through in the material. I'll notice that. I follow one radical feminist online. I love her. She's great. She's a little cuckoo bananas, but I like her. I don't always agree with what she posts, but the other day she posted something I was like, oh, I'm really connected with it. This is what she said. She goes, sex isn't over until a woman finishes. What do you guys think? Is that true? Yeah! A lot of horny women in the room. Any of you guys want to meet me in the restroom after the show? Sick. No, I'm on your side though. I agree. I don't know if it is true, but I do want it to be true, right? Because if it is true that sex isn't over until the woman finishes, that means that I'm still having sex with every woman I've ever slept with. Man, guys, I'm kind of the man if you think about it. I'm not just doing stand-up right now. I'm actually in the middle of a pretty sizable orgy. The other end of the show. All right, you guys have been tremendous. Thanks so much.